What is up, y'all? Today we're going to be talking about James Charles because it seems that he is getting his palette ripped off on Shein. Y'all, I'm letting you guys know from the jump of this video if this, and I highly doubt because my videos just don't get any views these days, but I'm going to go ahead and put this out there. If this does get 1,000 likes, that I will pick up this palette that is supposedly a dupe, a knockoff really, of the James Charles, what is it called? Painted palette, y'all. I literally was about to call it Creatus because the one from Shein is called Creatus. I want to give a huge shout out to Jasmine. She DM'd me and she was like, hey, I don't know if you saw this, but like, look at this. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is a straight up rip off of the Painted palette by James Charles brand Painted. Or, oh my gosh, I'm calling it Painted because it literally says that right here, but then duh, it was blocked out. The basic canvas. As you guys know, I have this palette, and y'all, I know for the longest time I said that I was going to create a pink look with it because I haven't went into these pinks. I'm still gonna do that. You guys know that I have like put off doing makeup over the summer because y'all, like I said before, if you guys didn't know, I have the AC like right here. And it's super loud. It's a window AC unit. It's not like central air. Y'all know I'm broke. So I feel like it's going to be like way too loud, obviously, to film. And I get way too hot. So I am going to be doing a pink look. But today I do want to go over the Shein palette, read the description, go over the pricing, all that good stuff. And if you guys want me to do a versus, I will do one eye with the Shein palette and one eye with the James Charles palette. If you guys want me to do that, get this to 1,000 likes. I know, low-key, that's kind of like a lot to ask for because like my videos barely get like 2,000 likes. But last time you guys actually, if you guys don't remember, I said if you guys get, I want to say it was like 1,500 likes on the James Charles palette video that I did, like a my thoughts and opinions video about. I was like, if this gets to 1,500 likes, I will purchase the palette, and it got like almost 2,000 likes. So I was like, okay, I guess you guys want me to do a review of this palette. I have to let you guys know from the jump, if you guys don't remember my review of this, it's a really good palette. It really is. Like, I have to just keep it real. You guys know I do not like James Charles. He irks me. You guys know all the reasons. I always go over it all the time. But this palette is a really good palette, but I did hate the paints. The paints were absolutely horrible. Well, I shouldn't say paints. I only tried the yellow one, which low-key I went into that knowing like, okay, if the yellow is good, then all of them are going to be good. Do you know what I mean? Because yellow is so hard to make, but that yellow was absolutely atrocious. The about face, eye paints are way better than that. Anyways, y'all, there was something else that I was gonna tell you. Oh, I remember what it was. Literally, as soon as I went to go set this down, before jumping into this video, I'm letting you guys know that I'm like going to, okay, first of all, you guys know that I love doing travel content. Like, that's where my true passion is now. Like, how I used to be so passionate about beauty, like reviews and stuff like that back in the day, I would say maybe about 6 years ago, is how I am about travel now. And that's like really what I want to do with my life. That's what I see me doing for like ever, because I see a bunch of like, you know, middle-aged and even older people doing content creation for travel, and that's really what I want to do. So it's been kind of rough over the past couple months because my brother has been super busy with work and just summer activities. He's only in town for a little bit before he goes back to Phoenix, and it's been really, really hard for us to like do content. However, I am going to branch out and kind of like do travel content like on my own or with my friends or whatever trip that I'm going on. Maybe I'll tag along to some of my parents' trips. My parents travel so much. Maybe I'll travel along solo and I'll just be doing things solo. And then if Nate is going to be there every now and then he will. So I'm taking this so seriously, y'all, and I'm letting you guys know that I am finally like content creation in general, right? I finally did an Amazon storefront. Well, I actually already had one, but I never took it seriously. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it linked down below, but actually I'm like working on creating like a storefront for like all my travel necessities, all my cruise necessities, all my travel film equipment, this regular film equipment. And then I'm also going to be, this is gonna take a long time, but I'm gonna be working on doing like an Amazon favorites from like beauty stuff of Amazon, which y'all, I have like so much stuff that I purchased from Amazon on the regular. So that's gonna take me a hot minute letting you guys know, but it will be linked down below if you guys are interested in my Amazon storefront. I know for the longest time that I've been here on social media that I just have lagged at doing all these things. I'm gonna keep it so for real with you guys. I have always been like, oh, I don't want to do a Patreon, I don't want to do sponsorships, I don't want to do all these things, and now I'm getting to the point to where I'm like, you know what, I really need to do these types of things. I really need to start linking products. I need to start doing affiliate programs. I need to start doing sponsorships because the views are just not there anymore. And I know for the longest time, and I know I've opened up to you guys, and I know you guys are like, okay, bitch, like, get your bag. Like, obviously, everyone does it. If you like a product, there's nothing wrong with linking it. But I've always just felt in my head, I don't want to come across, like, disingenuine. Is it disingenuine or disingenuous? You guys know I'm a little dumb. I always forget. But I want to be genuine. And I feel like when I talk about a product, if I have it linked down below and I say in the video, oh, it's linked down below, I feel like that comes across as like I'm just trying to sell the product just to get a commission. Do you know what I mean? And I never wanted to come across that way. But I've been on social media for so damn long and I have never done that I hope you guys would know that I don't come from a place of just like being fake and trying to sell stuff. So that's why I put it off for so long, but I am going to be doing that. And I'm really excited specifically for the travel side of it because there is so many travel things that I use that everyone's like, oh my gosh, where'd you get this? And I'm like, it's always Amazon. So literally it will be linked down below. The beauty stuff is coming. I have so many beauty products that I'm going to go over my purchase history to make the storefront for my beauty products. So letting you guys know that will take a little bit, but the rest is already up there. So go ahead and check that out. Let me get a drink of water and then let's get into this Shein James Charles knockoff. You know what? Before actually getting into that, can we go over like his new metallic eye paints? I have to say I'm curious to know about those because from what I have seen on TikTok before, they actually look pretty nice. And I like the fact that there's like bronze, silver, and gold. Being that we are during Olympics time right now, I thought that this was really cool and the campaign that he did was really cool too. If you guys have tried those, please let me know down below how you like them. I'm like super skeptical of them, but I have to say this like rose gold color looking one, I think it's like rose gold, that one looks really, really nice to me. The one that's like it's in between the silver and the gold, I think it's rose gold. From what I have seen on TikTok, oh my gosh, y'all, I feel like it looks really, really nice, but then I'm like skeptical because y'all, that yellow paint that I bought into the review on, I thought it was horrible. Anyways, I do want to let you guys know from the jump that this palette right here, in case you guys don't remember, retails for $55. I did get it on the TikTok shop at the day of launch and it was 30% off, so I was super excited about that. But this is what the color story looks like right here, so that way you guys have a good look at this. I have to say, like, I am so sorry because I know that people, like, it's so irritating, y'all, because I feel like obviously at the end of the day, like, you as a content creator, you want to do what's going to be, like, get the most views, you know? And obviously I purchased this palette because I relied on you guys to be like, okay, do you guys want me to do it or not? Because if it gets to X amount of likes, then I'm going to do it. And then obviously I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I wanted to do it too because I knew it was gonna get a bunch of views, and honestly it did get a lot of views here on my channel. So I think that people don't realize sometimes, they think that you're just condoning everything, but it's like at the end of the day, people are going to purchase the product. So what does it really matter, in my personal opinion? But I have to say that this palette is so beautiful to me. I really like it. And everyone that has seen it in person is like, okay, I'm gonna get that palette because it's just like the perfect color stories. You have your like warm tones in there, you have a little bit of cool tones, and I just love that you have an assortment of really usable colors, and this is just a really nice palette. Now let's go ahead and get into the Shein palette, y'all, which is called the Creatist, and this is what it looks like right here. You guys can see this is straight up a knockoff. Now, I have to say that this retails, though, for substantially cheaper because this is only $13.99. You know what really bothers me, too, about this whole entire thing? Once again, like the video if you guys want me to do a versus. Get this video to 1,000 likes, and I will do a versus. What bothers me about this is I just placed a Shein order and I'm so damn cheap. Well, first of all, it's like I'm cheap, but then also I'm like really broke. Like if I'm keeping it real with you guys, but I don't want to be that person on the internet like, y'all, I'm so poor right now, but I really am. So I hate the fact that you have to spend X amount of dollars to get free shipping. And I'm like, damn, I just purchased 4 new shirts from them and I just got over the like $29 threshold. And this is $14. And I'm like, damn, if I end up doing a video of it, I ain't gonna pay shipping, so I guess I'll pick up a couple extra shirts and pick up this palette to do the review. But $13.99 for 24 colors. As you guys can see, this is pretty much the same exact color story. And I am so sorry, but it still does look really nice. I wonder how the quality is, though, because honestly, y'all, if you guys can see from this picture right here, it says waterproof, sweatproof, anti-scratch, and oil-proof. I'm a little bit confused with the oil-proof, y'all, because I'm kind of like, in my head, I think, okay, maybe it's just like your natural body oils. Maybe that's what it means. But also, too, like, does it mean like oil makeup remover? I've never seen an eyeshadow say that it's oil proof, which is kind of a trip to me, a little bit concerning. And I do know that all of Shein stuff come from China. And I know a lot of people always say, like, watch out for eye products coming from China, or actually like beauty products in general. But I don't know if they like step their game up with the quality. Let's go ahead and go over, oh, sorry, let me show you guys the outside of the palette. So this is what the outside of this palette looks like right here, the Creatist by Land Moon. And then this is the James Charles palette. In my personal opinion, I do have to say the painted one does definitely look more nice. And then you guys can see that this is actually textured in the front. And this Creatist palette looks like it's flat. I don't think it has any texture to it, especially being that it's only $14 for 24 eyeshadows. I doubt that it has any type of texture to it. Also, there was one review picture of it. So this this is actually taken from somebody and uploaded to the Shein review part of it. And I have to say the palette looks nice. It really does. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I really do like this like color story. I think it's a really useful, practical eyeshadow palette color story. And I've said that before about the James Charles one. And I feel the same about this. And this does not have a mirror, obviously, once again, because it is pretty cheap. Now, I do want to go ahead and read this right here. By the way, it says that the finishes has shimmer, matte, cream/satin, and high shine. So there's 4 different types of finishes on it. Y'all, this description section, I can't. Like, I want to read it just for the sake of this video, but I'm looking at it and it's so damn long. Like, who has a description this long for an eyeshadow palette? This is what it says. The neutral eyeshadow palette features 24 bold and highly pigmented shades to perfect for crafting your everyday makeup look. Suitable for all skin tones, the eyeshadow palette makes eye makeup easy to achieve, whether you're new to makeup or a seasonal professional. The nude eyeshadow palette boasts dynamic shades including cool tone, warm goldens, pinks, and oranges, from natural tones to bold pops of color, from warm to cool tones, from subtle to striking, and butterfly matte. Oh, y'all, I said butterfly mattes. It's buttery. And buttery mattes that blend like a dream and glittery. I think they meant glittery, y'all, not them having a typo. Shimmers that twinkle in the night. It offers a wide range of blending options and rich color payoff. You can combine shades to create any look imaginable. Buttery textures that allow you to effortlessly create flawless look for any time of day. Long-lasting, smudge-proof formula and won't fade or crease. Our eyeshadows are easy to apply, build, and blend, empowering you to unleash your creativity and express your craft with an array of stunning looks with ease. With 24 beautiful shades, simple and changeable, you can use it for everything from brows, eyeshadow, looks, eyeliners, contouring your face, and blush, to topping it off with a radiant highlight. With this one, you've got all the tools you need to create a complete makeup look that bound to turn heads. Y'all, I can't believe that it literally still goes on. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right there because who cares to read this whole entire thing, but I just have to say, like, low-key, it's kind of funny to have a description that long for it. Like, it goes into like what you can use this eyeshadow palette for. It literally says like Valentine's Day, birthdays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Mother's Day. I'm like, damn, maybe they type this much on Shein so that way it like shows up as like, you know, a search term on Google. Say for example, if you're like Christmas eyeshadow palettes, and then maybe this will pop up from Shein. I'm just assuming. Any which ways, I have to say overall, from the looks of it, it does look like it is a, you know, nice color story palette, but obviously, I really do feel like with this one, you guys know that I said I really do like this. I don't know if you see if you could hear this. See, like, it actually has that canvas texture to it, and it's really, really nice. It feels really heavy. So I'm so curious to know how this one feels, especially for $13.99 and coming from Shein, because y'all, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like, I ordered from Shein, obviously, because I'm broke for clothes, but then, like, I would say a good like 50% of the stuff that I order, I'm like, oh no, this is just like horrible quality. So I am a little bit skeptical to know about the eyeshadow formula, but I'm willing to try it. So once again, if you guys want me to do a review, well, I wouldn't do a review. I would do like a versus. I would do a side by side. Do you know what I mean? To see which one's actually better. If you guys want me to do a versus of the painted bare canvas palette versus the Creatis palette from Shein, make sure you guys give this video to 1,000 likes. If you guys have this palette by any random chance, let us know down below how you like it, and make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.